Hello, this is Rich.
Hi, Rich. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. This is Debi Starr over at KLOO.
Hi, Debi Starr.
Hopefully they warned you, right?
Oh, yeah. I was expecting your call.
Rich, I sometimes use an intro that starts out with, and now a moment of greatness. How would you feel? Can you live up to that? Are you feeling great?
Oh, if that's what you need to do, I can roll with it, but I feel pretty normal.
A moment of better than average. How about that?
A moment of extreme luck.
KLOO. It's a brush with greatness on 106.3 KLOO.
To start off with, everybody right off the bat, you say a classic rock band is coming to town, and the first question is, oh, well, who's in the band at this point? And you guys are 40 years strong, so...
Well, 3 out of the 5 of us are originals. It's me, Billy Hart on drums. I've been playing with Phil since the first band I was ever in was called The Pets in high school. Steve Walsh on vocals and keyboards. That's the 3 originals. 2 new guys, Billy Greer on bass, and this is his 27th year.
The new guy is almost there for 30 years.
And then the other new guy is named Ragsdale on violin. He's been with us since the 90s. The new guys are no longer new, and the old guys are really old.
So after 4 decades, how is a band holding up in general, like mentally and physically? Do you guys get along? Is everybody like...
There really aren't any surprises anymore. It's not like suddenly somebody's going to come in and you find out they're going to decide to be a cross-dresser or something.
Right, yeah.
We've kind of fought whatever battles there were to fight a long time ago. We manage ourselves. We pick and choose, how much we want to work and where what shows and if we want to go to Europe or not, those type of things. And we decided quite a while ago to keep this going. The number one thing is it can't be painful, and it really has to be fun. A typical Kansas weekend is I leave on a Friday, I come home on a Sunday.
Nice.
There's always an excitement about it all.
Right. You still get that little surge of energy.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing in life compared to standing on the side stage and then you hear the opening music start and it's dark and you sneak out on stage and plug your guitar in. There's nothing else that will ever fill that hole. But went a few years without that, and it was definitely missed.
I'm that way, too. It's sort of hard to, picture doing a real job, one to do that. You sound like you could be recruiting. Why didn't I join a band, damn it, 40 years ago?
I definitely recommend it. It's something to do, in high school. We saw the Beatles on Ed Sullivan, and everybody I knew wanted to be in a band. It was a hobby. It evolved into a career, and now it's turned into my entire life. I have worked before. I can compare it to what I do, and the difference is very evident. What I do is not work.
Yeah, they just happen to pay you for it.
Yeah, to spend a lifetime doing something you love to do is what really more can you ask for?
Right, yeah, exactly. So when you said you guys got... you wanted to be in a band in the beginning and the Beatles and such, but it was partly to meet women, right?
We would have done different kind of music for letting them meet women,
You're right.
Our heyday, we attracted a lot more of angry, pimply young men.
Yeah, exactly. Who are playing Dungeons and Dragons or something at home.
Yeah, we were kind of mutts anyway.
So what about now? Are you married?
Yeah, we've all been married several times, actually. I remarried last September.
Well, I was just wondering because I was sort of shopping around. I'm single right now, and I thought maybe what I need is a guy in a band. So I couldn't help it. I'm talking to a guitarist, and I'm thinking I would just see him once in a while, just like when you're in town.
Well, I'm a violinist who's single, and he's available.
Oh, okay, right.
I'll slip the name.
Okay.
KLOO. It's a brush with greatness on 106.3 KLOO.
What can we expect for the show? Because you guys have got how many albums now?
I don't know. I really don't. It's in the 20s, 30s, I think.
A lot of albums, though, a lot of songs. And what can people expect here for the Willamette Valley when you guys are playing in Albany? What kind of, are you guys going to just do everything familiar, or is there going to be something different that we...
Well, unless you're a hardcore fan, for most people, everything we do is not familiar. Yeah, we have, 4, 5, 6 songs that are, 3 that are extremely familiar, then some that are kind of familiar.
Right.
Then after that, it's deeper cuts from various albums. We'll play something from everything.
Right.
3 have to play songs, and then a few others that we kind of have to play, and then we get to pick and choose from the rest of it.
Right, and I bet you end up selling quite a few more albums after that where people go, oh, there were more than those 3 or 5 or whatever songs, they'll hear a lot more. That's pretty cool, too. So when you guys decided to name yourselves Kansas, did that turn out to be like you all have to live in Kansas? Is that...
Well, we did live in Kansas when we called ourselves Kansas, so...
Yeah, right.
That's where we were from. The biggest, I hope the state doesn't sue us, was...
yeah, right. Don't embarrass Kansas, for crying out loud, whatever you do.
They got us back and used our logo on their license plates.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, for about 5 years, our logo was used on Kansas place. I wish I had one now, actually. It was pretty cool.
That's little things like that. That's cool. So what are you expecting, a 50-year anniversary or anything, or are we going to stop at 40-ish, or what?
At 30, it was kind of thought, well, it looks like this is what I do.
Uh-huh.
And our foot is at the door, so, we'll just keep going. When you love to do what you do, and there's no reason to stop.
Yeah, you almost sound like when they pried the guitar out of my cold, dead hands.
Oh, yeah. We're going to Europe, hopefully next year. We're looking for doing Europe the following year, but a symphony tours. We've got a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, you're not done yet.
We have a documentary coming out first of the year. It's about the form of the band and the original members and the first 4 albums. It's going to be very cool.
It sounds like you guys have got a lot of good stuff available, like books and DVDs and everything. So we'll look for the merch table and find all that stuff, too. I can't wait to see the show. Looking forward to it at the Linn County Fairgrounds with Kansas, and Rich Williams, guitarist with Kansas, one of the originals. So thank you very much for spending a few minutes talking with us.
Okay, Debbie, I'll see you there. Come up and say hi, and I'll introduce you to our violin player.
Yeah, do that for me. Thanks. All right. Talk to you later, Rich.
Bye-bye.
Bye.